Dude, we're in 300 foot. I swear to God, I just saw something blow up out here. What the heck? I'm telling you right now, I saw something eat. It wasn't a bird. 300 foot. This would be a record for me. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh my lordy lord. Okay. Well, that's one of the craziest things. We are in 340 foot. And we just caught, well, we didn't catch it, but that was a spot on a popper. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a new body of water, I have never fished. I don't know, something about fishing a new place, a new body of water, just I don't know, there's a different sense of excitement. And this is Don Pedro. It is in the Central Valley of California, one of the mother lode lakes. And you might be asking, why are we here? Well, believe it or not, we have a tournament, an actual kayak fishing tournament coming on up. Now, this is for a new kayak tournament series coming out, the Wild West Bass Trail for kayaks. Unlike a lot of other tournaments, have an off-limits period. So the week prior to the tournament is completely off-limits. The tournament will be on a Sunday, and then the Saturday before is the official practice period. So based on my schedule, my work schedule, this will be my only chance to really pre-fish Don Pedro and see what it's about. That's the point of pre-fishing, is to take a look at the lake, see the lay of the land. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It is already like 80 degrees. I think today we're looking at 97 as a high, and then tomorrow we're gonna go past 100. So got a couple of hot days of fishing. I'm excited to get out on the water and see what this lake's about. That is the video for today. 2 days of fishing at Don Pedro, trying to get on some fish. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're motoring to the first spot. Motoring and pedaling, you know, gonna probably be covering a lot of water today, so conserving some battery. Man, you can see just, you know, leaving the launch right there. This lake is massive. There are so many places we could go, but I've decided on this section of the lake, kind of the southernmost arm. I saw some islands, saw some rocky structure down here that I liked from Google Maps. That is going to be our focus today, and then tomorrow we'll probably break down another section. But so far, this lake looks fun. We're just going to go out today and see what we can figure out. Jeez, this lake has some depth to it, dude. We're in 300 foot. I swear to God, I just saw something blow up out here. I'm telling you right now, I saw something eat. It wasn't a bird. 300 foot. This would be a record for me. Catching a bass in 300 foot on a topwater. Right there, right? Those fish are feeding. See, those are feeding fish. What's going on? Oh yeah, I see it. Oh my lordy lord. Okay. Well, that's one of the craziest things. We are in 340 foot. And we just caught, well, we didn't catch it, but that was a spot on a popper. What the heck? I mean, really? Anyone else out there caught a topwater fish in 340 foot? I mean, I'm acting surprised, but I'm also not that surprised. These mother lode lakes out here, deep lakes, you get wolf packs of spots and whatnot coming out here and smashing bait. Well, we've been out here for like 10 minutes. Do we just go home now? Just come tournament day, just come out in the middle of the lake and just throw topwater all day? Yeah. You gotta start somewhere, right, guys? Got distracted by that little 350 foot of topwater action, but let's get going with something a little bit more obvious as far as where the fish should be. Water's definitely very clear. Even in this deeper water, you know, these fish may come up 25, 30 feet just to hit this. Ooh, I think something just went for it. Little spot. Well, second bite of the day. is also on the popper, except now we're in 15 foot. All right, first official fish of the day. Little spot, pretty little guy on the popper. Okay. Thank you, sir. You know, I haven't done a whole lot of research as far as, you know, what it takes to win tournaments out of this body of water. I know there's quality in here. I'm just not sure what a really good bag would be considered for June out of here. I know there are some big ones in here. Did you set your truck on fire? Was that in the parking lot? Everybody, Juan Nunez. Juan, say hi.
What up, everybody?
We'll be doing our glamorous truck camping tonight in the parking lot. There's fish just up real shallow. You notice there's a little grass up here too.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, we got a fish. Drop shot paid off. I knew they were around here. Good old drop shot. Not a bad one. Yeah, we got a largemouth. Yeah, largemouth. All right. Drop shot switch. Man, how did that happen? Goodness gracious. I am so perplexed. How in the world? I think I need to retie. Man, it seems like I haven't, you know, thrown a drop shot in a while. But you know what? I mean, it's what, 10 o'clock today? We got a couple of topwater fish, but overall it has been kind of tough, I would say. When it gets tough like this and you're seeing fish around and they're not biting the jig and not doing anything else, then drop shot's a great option. I mean, we're seeing them on the graph here. Might be a drop shotty kind of day. Oh man, you guys probably know this if you follow the channel for a while, but I don't really like talking smack about anything. But I'll tell you what, I own 2 GoPro Hero 7 Blacks and I've had nothing but trouble. Constantly freezing. My back one doesn't even have external power. It just never runs. It always freezes. And I know it's hot right now, but I mean, each one is overheating. So I'm like swapping between the 2 cameras every like 20 minutes. I think probably when I get home, I will be getting some Hero 8s and trashing these 7s. They're nothing but a headache now when you're on the water fishing. A little pocket of them back here. Good little fighter. I'll take 5 of these during the tournament. Solid kayak bass. Another largemouth. It's got some length to it. I mean, it's a drop shot deal. It just is. As soon as I change back over. This pocket's got some fish in it, that's for sure. It's actually that's a good one right there. Oh, I hooked him super weird. I barely hooked him. Man, that one's got some pudge to it, right? Got a little weight to it. Man, that one's got some fight. Jeez. I have him hooked weird or something? Yeah, it's not a bad one right there. It's got some length. Oh yeah, you can see all his friends following him right there. A bunch of spots here. There we go. I knew they had to bite a jig. It just made sense. Oh, not a bad fish. Ooh, solid fish. Look at that fellow. I knew they had to bite the jig. A little post spawner, maybe? There we go. Your hand on the reel, my goodness, I kept missing the reel. Goodness gracious. It's gotta be a largemouth back here, right? I think that's a big fish of the day. It's a quality one. Is that a big spot? That might be a big old spotted bass. Oh man, it is. Good spot. Wow. Barely hooked, look at that. I just fell right out. Good spot right there. We got a decent bag right now. Solid bag, nothing crazy. Again, I really don't know what a good bag for this lake would be, but we're not catching micros at least. Whew. Guys, it is pretty toasty right now, but the bite has been interesting here. Drop shot is the only thing that is consistent. I don't know, fish have been everywhere. I found them in the back of the pockets. I found them on points. Obviously 350 foot of water. There were some topwater fish. Haven't really established exactly what these fish are doing right now. I think slowly starting to piece this puzzle together. Even though the bite's tough, we're learning the lake. Super good looking point. Gotta be on this point. This wind picked up. Gotta be on this point. Yep. It had to be here. Easy, fella. You got a little largemouth. He's got like a nasty sore on his lip. Ew, I don't even want to touch that. Yeah. Another fish on a point. On a drop shot. Man, wind's getting pretty gnarly. I'm gonna get over across there before we can't make it across. Ooh. What do we got? Spot or largemouth? Man, these fish, they got some muscle, these fish. Spot. Man, look how green that one is. Oh no, I just stood up and there was a fish that had totally followed the popper up. Son of a gun. Oh my goodness, this is just sad. Look at that guy on the popper. Oh my goodness, that is definitely the smallest popper fish I've ever caught. Wow, poor little fella. Whoop. Oh boy, you're getting it. You're getting the scupper hole release. This little creek right here. Maybe a bunch of little spots back here, I'm guessing. I think that's good. I think. I don't know. They all fight so hard. Oh, that was a good one. Another one. Feels like big fish today. Feels like big fish today. Hopefully this one stays on. That was the exact same spot I just lost that other one. You guys notice I always like to land my fish on the left. Oh yeah. I don't know if it's big fish of the day, but it's another solid fish. Same cast. Yep, the drop shot's still working. Ooh, there's a fish. Okay, right by the ramp, by the houseboats. Covered all that water just to figure out all the good fish are 200 yards from the ramp. I think that's big fish of the day. Possibly. Man, they look so much bigger in the water. Good spot though. Running out of worms. 2 for 2. Might have to put a little waypoint right here. 2 casts, 2 fish. Ooh, that was a largemouth. Decent fish though. We're on. Man, I hate to say it, but this little cove has the best quality fish we've found all day. And we're right next to the ramp. Oh. This is kind of funny. Alrighty. Why did I not bring more drop shot worms? Again. They are loaded here. Definitely the most consistent bite we've had all day. These are all pretty good fish. That's gotta be a good one. Oh my god, he came off. Man, it's been a long day. I caught, you know what's funny is I got 4 bites right in this little area.
Where'd your GoPro go?
It's just having issues. You want to head in? Easy one.
I pull it up. Bring your truck down.
Yeah. Man, it looks pretty juicy right here. Do I dare make a cast and see how many followers I get?
Yeah, you might as well. Hold on.
Yeah, get your glasses. Show you the craziness of the depths.
Coughing up?
No. Where are they coughing up?
Oh, there was
Oh,
one.
oh, whoa.
There was 2 bass
Oh,
there. That was
small.
a carp.
Yeah, there's a
And
carp
2
right
bass
there.
were following it in.
What the heck? That carp is huge. It's the best fish finder you can buy right here. It's a glide bait. Woo!
What's going on?
Not much. What happened to your legs, man?
Huh? Yeah, they're a little red.
All right, I know what you want. So tonight we are doing some truck camping. Boom! Definitely going hazy. Got some dinner for later. What do you think?
Oh, heck yeah.
Some of you may be asking the question about the Torpedo and how I'm charging the Torpedo for tomorrow. Well, we used to do it from the truck, but you'd have to keep the truck on to let it charge all night or whatever it would take. But simple solution. Always got another battery. 2-day trips, don't even have to worry about charging another charging the battery. Just swap it out. Makes it easy. You gotta invest in one of these, man. This is an experienced truck camper. USB fan. Alrighty guys, good morning. So, on the way to the first spot, and the exact same thing happened this morning as it did yesterday. We saw fish busting out in 400 foot of water right in front of me. I wasn't even paying attention. I just saw them out of the corner of my eye, made a couple of casts, no dice, but that is so crazy. These fish are literally chasing stuff out in the middle. I mean, check it out. We're out in 400 plus feet of water. And those fish were chasing bait. Like, where do they go after that? So random, but we're on our way to our first point, first spot of the day, covering some new water today. Probably start out with some top water and hopefully figure out something today and maybe find some bigger fish. So, stay tuned. I think we gotta start with the Chapo. Little fella? Oh man, little fella. Tiny spot. That's a really small one. Alright, right up against the bank. Ooh, little bluegill. That's good. And some nice rock over here. Jig eaters. Oh, 7-11, second bite of the day. I got a feeling this is a big fish, guys. He wants to jump, but I don't want him to. Oh yeah. Wow. Felt way bigger than that. Felt way bigger than that. Buried down in that grass. It's been a tough morning. It's definitely a nice little sign. Largemouth, man, these largemouth all have like sores on them. Huh. Yeah, the drop shot's still working. I barely felt that bite too. Jeez. Some fish here. Wants to jump. They just want to jump. Another largemouth. Oh, boat flip fail. Okay, guys, tough morning so far. Almost 8 o'clock. I got 2 on the drop shot, 2 largemouth. Look like post spawners maybe. Obviously that little dinker of a spot first thing in the morning. Man, I thought that topwater deal would just be money this morning, but it just didn't happen. So making a pretty good run to another part of the lake. I'm struggling, I would say, to figure this lake out. I mean, you know, I'm catching some fish, but really no size. And it seems to be like when I can catch a fish or two, it's just a fish or two, and then I'll have to move to another spot. So I don't know. I will say, of all the places I've fished in the country, California has got to be the place with the prettiest lakes. I mean, the scenery, the clear water, it's crazy. And the fishing's usually pretty good too. I know I keep catching them on a drop shot, but just, I mean, so much of this stuff looks like a finesse jig. Rocky, steep bank, that says finesse jig to me. That busted something on top. Oh, see? Come on. There we are. It's got to be opportunistic with the topwater, apparently. Oh, didn't even hook that fish correctly. Pays to change out your hooks. Sharp trebles. These spots just roam, chasing bait. Man, I should probably just throw topwater all day. Oh yeah. Finally. There we are. That's a good fish. That's a really nice fish. It's a big fish of the trip on the popper. Oh yeah, that's a good one, guys. Come here, dude. Wow. Take a look at that one. Man, that is a bucket right there, right in that pocket. Man, tell you what, 5 of these on tournament day will win the tournament. That's like a, I don't know, probably an 18-incher, 18 and a half. It's a really long, super long fish on the popper too. Just so random, you know? Well, I will certainly take that. Thank you, sir. Yeah, good old popper. Wow, the fish is really shallow over here. Oh man, there's some good spots right up there. Good little rock point right here. Huge boulders right here. Look at that school of fish right there. This area is certainly loaded. Look at all of them. Look at all this fish following the depths. That is a legitimate school of bass, just looking at the depths 250. See a couple of decent ones in there. Got like tiny little bluegill and bass up here. This is probably the buffet for these fish right here. Whenever they want, they probably just come up here and munch on a couple of these dudes. What do you do? How do you catch these fish? I don't know. These fish are just not biting. Alrighty guys, it is only 11 o'clock in the morning, but it's already like 92 degrees. It is so hot. I'm pretty spent, I'm pretty smoked from these 2 days of fishing. They were interesting days of fishing. You know, mission accomplished, got a lay of the land, took a look at this lake in person, and I don't know, we found fish. Today was especially weird. We found a ton of fish, just could not get them to bite at all. Seemed like finessey couple of days, a lot of post spawners, I think, drop shot, but again, the tournament's in like a week and a half, so a lot can change in that time, but I'm just glad I got out here just to see what it's all about. Yeah, next video, I'll just make it the tournament video. So again, Don Pedro, Wild West Bass Trail, event number 1. It should be an interesting return to the tournament scene for 2020. So as always, thank you guys for coming along. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video for tournament day.